part of it there, Larry.
Does anybody remember Mom and Dad said, take what you want, but eat what you take?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You told that to her then.
We were allowed to take as much as we wanted, but we were expected to eat every bit we took.
We never went hungry. We all lived through the, I guess all of us kids lived through the, except the young kids.
Young kids.
I still have some rations things. I just threw some away the other day too. What you throw them away for? No good anymore. I said, why did you use them?
Try every store in town and
I wasn't able to go to town when I quit.
Dolores, do you remember going to Grand Forks or to Fargo? Dad went to Fargo with a load of cattle, and we were in this old truck, and it was tire rationing during the war, and we had this big old Hereford bull in the back, and we had a flat tire on the truck. No spares. Dolores and I sat in this truck up on a jack, and it went this way and it went that way, everything that old bull would move. I thought Dad was never going to come back. He had to go to the courthouse to try and get a tire for that truck. The courthouse, it was during tire rationing. And if that wasn't something, I don't think we ever went again. We were scared to death. We'd never been off the place.
Yeah. So how many years were you on the farm then?
Me?
Yeah.
All my life.
Well, yeah, you know, but I mean,
You don't live in, you're not on the farm.
when Grandma and Grandpa moved, how long had they lived on the farm before they moved?
Patty is over there
They
now.
moved in the farm town in 1951. We were married.
Did Grandpa, did he retire that year? Is that what happened? He retired and moved in again?
He kicked his dad off.
Somebody had me start high school.
My dad said I
Oh,
kicked
you
him
started
off,
high
but he
school
was
there?
glad to leave.
Okay.
We were doing all, Howard and I was doing all the work on both farms then. That's what he told him anyway.
Okay.
But he would never, our dad would never work on Sunday. He just said, he probably didn't have as much as some of his neighbors, but he had his Sundays. But you know, when Howard and I started farming, especially when we started combining, after he went to church on Sunday, he came with all grain for us on Sunday.
After he was retired.
After he was retired, so
He always said if he couldn't make a living for his family in 5 days a week, they'd have to starve, or 6 days a week, they'd have to starve. He never starved.
he had to milk the cows on Sunday.
We had a good life.
But if you survive with 5 sisters, you do pretty well, don't you, Ken? Yep. Definitely.
So if somebody asked you to describe Grandma, how would you describe her?
Wonderful. The most patient person.
A tall, pretty lady. I would describe her.
You've never been?
But she was boss.
She was boss?
No, she was boss.
Never put you out. Don't you remember? We were all home for a birthday. We had a funeral instead. She didn't put anybody out.
But we didn't sass her. My dad was pretty strict.
Yeah.
Then I remember the time Dolores and I were going to go to the dance with Dale. We went upstairs and got all dressed up in our dresses and our high heels. We come down the stairs.
It was Thanksgiving.
And Dad says, where are you girls going? Well, we can go to dance with Dale, can't we? And Dad says, yes, you can go. He says, but don't ever ask me to go to another dance. Guess what? We went back upstairs and changed clothes.
That was the thing to do.
Well, see, you were spoiled, that's why.
Oh, here we go.
Well, I remember Dad saying, oh, we did a lot of that.
And he said, you girls quit fighting or I'll take you down and I'll stand on your hair. And they didn't quit fighting. And that's what he did. He stood on their hair.
Okay. Kenny and Howard were doing something upstairs one night. He said, Dale, come down here. Oh, here comes Dale. He was spitting in my ear.
That was Kenny.
Was it Kenny?
Dale and Kenny.
Anyway, he said, he took him by the ear and he just kept spitting and spitting and spitting. I wonder if he ever spit in anybody's ear again.
I remember that too.
That'll do.
I also remember the time that Dale and Howard were wrestling on the bed upstairs.
And
they fell through into the kitchen. Oh my God. The bed was on a knot in the floor.
oh my God.
Into the kitchen.
The leg come through the kitchen.
Hit a knot hole in the floorboard. My dad come up there and he lost, it looked like he lost the only friend he had in the world. And we just thought we broke the bed down. We went down through the floor and through the kitchen, ceiling in the kitchen.
Plastered ceiling at that.
He told us we had to fix that ceiling, and I think about a year later he fixed it.
Is that on the farm?
I remember a story about Martz and Dolores putting their shoe through the window in the living room.
That was me. But you know what we were doing? We were canning. And we had gone down in the basement for the canning jars. Mom and Dad were in Montana, I think. Probably visiting the relatives out there. And I had slipped into Mom's old shoes and went down in the basement and got these jars, and I come upstairs and I just went like this, and that old shoe just went right through the north window in the living room.
How'd that go over when they got home?
I suppose I had to fix it.
A year later. I have my doubts, a year later.
One thing we had to do is when Mom washed the kitchen floor and put wax on it, we got to put on old socks and slide around and shine it up.
That was fun.
Once in a while we put each other on rugs.
Yep.
So did you have set chores that had to be done every day, or
Mine was a cream separator.
that was you?
Yeah, you dropped it. Then you had to count all those discs and put them all in order. They had new numbers on them. There must have been 200. So it took you the rest of the day to put that together.
That'd be worth every day.
And I remember when Kenny was a little boy, Dad, when he said something, Dad meant it. And he was carrying these cream cans, these little ones that we caught cream in from the separator, out of the pantry into the kitchen. Dad told him to quit, and he kept on doing it. And he says, you take them back. And Kenny was kind of a little stubborn, and he wasn't going to do it. And Dad